Today I have a new writing challenge for you, and your new writing challenge is going to involve a character. And you're going to make the character before you write it. We're going to use scissors and just this piece of foil. The tricky thing about foil is because it's a metal, if you make a mistake and you try to glue or tape the foil together, it will always fall off. It won't be a strong bond. So you have to be really careful that when you cut the foil, that you cut it in a particular way. So we've got our square of foil. You're going to make one cut here, one cut here, and one cut here. Notice that I have no cuts here, because that's going to be the body. If you make the cuts here too long and this too high, foil guy is going to split in two. This is going to be the head, this will be the arm, this will be the other arm, and of course he's going to have two legs. I'm going to use my scissors to cut this bottom cut, and then now I'm going to cut these two. I'm just going to do approximately so it's about evenly a third. Once my cuts are done, all I have to use are my fingers and my hands to squish the foil into shape. The first thing I'm going to do is push my body in together like this. Then I'm going to lightly squish my legs, my arms, and then my head, I sort of fold that in half and I kind of squish that. Now I'm going to use my fingers and squish him really, really tightly. The arms, the head. While you're doing yours, I want you to think about the character of Foil Guy. I ask him questions like, where does he live? What's his name? Who are your friends? Now that you've made your Foil Guy, we have to start planning our story around it. And this kind of story is going to be a story as if Foil Guy is talking. And we call that the voice of the story. So that means that there's going to be a lot of I sentences. I like to eat pizza. I like to skateboard. But first we have to plan the story. Okay? So we have Foil Guy here. We'll call him Strongman. What does he like to eat?
Cotton candy.
What is his favorite game? Jacob?
Snakes and ladders.
Snakes and ladders. So we started off with this plain bit of foil. You have now created a person out of it. So we need to write a story that tells us that information. Now remember, you are writing your sentences as if you are the Foil Guy. How would we use the information strong guy in a sentence as if the Foil Guy was talking? Michal.
Hi, my name is Strongman.
How about this information, the Amazon River in Brazil? Liam.
I live on the Amazon River in Brazil.
How about this one, the cotton candy?
My favorite food is cotton candy.
Now I'd like you to do this planner in your journals. We're just writing keywords. What are the words that always help us with when we're trying to understand reading and when we're trying to do our writing? Sophia.
What, when, where, why, how.
That's right. So it's almost you're interviewing for a guy. Hey, Foil Guy, where do you live? I live at the Amazon River in Brazil. Okay, so it's like you're using those question words to help you figure out all of the information that you need. Then when we do our good copy, we're going to use this long paper to write our sentences on, and then we can wrap this around our Foil Guy so that if anybody wonders who he is, you could just unroll it and you can find out all about that Foil Guy.